I know a lot of times that people really truly don't keep up much with current events. But however, one thing I do know is that not only myself, but I have elders and teachers in the ministry that do. And I just received a communique from Elder Spinney, and it says 40 million Russians have been told by their government to work towards their bunkers. So is Iran. War is on the horizon. We've been knowing it for quite some time. And I believe that America is the one who is picking this fight along with Israel. And I think it's getting ready to come to pass. We're getting ready to experience a generation of war. We've had skirmishes and no literally declared war with all these skirmishes. You know, they keep talking about Iraq war, Iran war, all the, Afghan and all this other stuff, but none of this has ever been declared, not by Congress. I don't know how we overdoing all this stuff, but yet and still with their conflicts, or I don't know, whatever they choose to get around it. But once Congress does declare it as war, you're getting ready to see, once Congress gets ready to declare it, you're going to see a change in this country like never before. Resources are going to dry up. Things that you normally see on your grocery store shelves are simply not going to be there because the majority of the budget is going to go to the defense. There's going to be sacrifices that's going to be made all around the board, especially when a country is truly at war. I think it would behoove you to study, if you have time to do it, America during World War I and America during World War II. I think that we have too much dissidence, cognitive dissidence, in this generation, coupled with normalcy bias. We don't ever think that it's ever going to happen on that grand scale, just like we don't think that the depression is going to happen, even though it's already done happen, even though it's an economic depression and you can't really tell because we have a printing press and we keep going into trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars in debt. I would not bank on ignorance. I would not bank on apathy and complacency. That's the one thing I wouldn't do. I would prepare myself. And any wise man and any wise woman always prepare themselves, just like the old people used to. The old people never did depend on a local grocery store to carry all the food for them or stockpile necessities. They always stored them up in their homes. They canned food. They had canning jars. They canned food. They had storehouses and everything. But today in this generation, I venture to say that probably the majority of homes in America do not even have a 1 week food supply, meaning that they will be comfortable in their homes if they never had to leave their home because the environment is just so hostile. And what's really, really lacking is that many people are caught up in the population centers to where they don't even know how to defend themselves if necessary. Once we do go to war, you're going to see a change in this country, in your lifestyle, whether you like it, understand it, comprehend it or not. And only those who are prepared will be ready to stomach what's getting ready to take place. I believe that America and Russia is going to war soon. And it's going to be over Syria and Iran and that whole hotbed right there. And the one reason why the United States of America go to war is because when you're broke as hell, how do you prosper? War. War is big business and big money. Always has been. Always will be. I hope it's not at the price of your children.